let me take you to West Virginia. Not the kind you see in postcards, but deep into the mountains where towns are built around coal, and going underground is just part of the job. On January 2, 2006, 13 men went into the Sago Mine. By mid-morning, no one had heard from them, and that's when people realized something was wrong. Because in a coal mine, silence is never normal. The Sago Mine had reopened less than a year earlier. It had passed inspections. Work had resumed. So when the radios didn't answer, no one panicked at first. But as many hours passed, emergency crews were called. Families started gathering outside the entrance.
When can we go down there?
Ma'am, you have to stay behind the line. We'll let you know as soon as we hear anything.
And still, nothing came from underground. At that moment, no one above ground knew it yet, but deep inside the mountain, the worst had already happened. Somewhere inside the mine, a methane pocket ignited. The explosion didn't just shake the tunnels. It collapsed them. Lights went out. Air was consumed. Coal dust filled the space. 13 miners were suddenly trapped nearly 2 miles underground, with no clear path out, and no way to call for help. They regrouped in the dark. They found each other by touch. They built a barricade and waited, because underground, that's sometimes all you can do. Back on the surface, rescue teams moved fast. Drills cut into the mountain. Sensors were lowered, listening for sound, any sound. Families stood in the cold, watching the entrance. They were told the miners could still be alive. They were also told nothing was guaranteed. Time mattered now. Every hour underground meant less oxygen and more carbon monoxide. As night fell, the temperature dropped. Inside the mine, breathing became harder. Some of the men lost consciousness. Above ground, cameras rolled. Reporters gathered. The story spread across the country. America was watching. Then, late in the night on January 3rd, nearly 41 hours after the explosion, a report began to circulate that sent waves of euphoria through the community and across the country. A miscommunication, a false rumor, suggested that 12 of the 13 miners had been found alive. Celebrations broke out instantly. Church bells rang, families sobbed with relief, and the news declared a miracle. The celebration was ecstatic but tragically short-lived. About 3 hours later, the devastating truth was delivered by a coal company official. The initial report was wrong. In reality, only one of the 13 miners had survived. The joy that had filled the church just hours before turned into gut-wrenching grief and anger. The emotional whiplash was brutal, compounding the tragedy and leaving a deep sense of betrayal. The sole survivor was Randal McCloy Jr. He was found in critical condition but, against all odds, managed to pull through after months of intensive medical care. The other 12 men had succumbed to carbon monoxide poisoning. Investigators later found notes they had written to their loved ones in their final hours, messages of love and farewell that offered a glimpse into their final, brave moments. The Sago Mine Disaster was a stark reminder of the inherent dangers of coal mining, a profession that has long been the lifeblood of communities like Sago. The incident led to widespread calls for improved mine safety regulations. In the aftermath, Congress passed the Miner Act, the most significant mine safety legislation in decades. It mandated better communication systems, more breathable air packs for miners, and faster emergency response protocols. Today, the Sago Mine is sealed, a silent monument to the 12 men who lost their lives. Their story is one of tragedy, but it's also a story of community, of faith, and of the enduring spirit of the people of Appalachia. It serves as a powerful lesson, reminding us of the human cost of the energy we often take for granted and the importance of fighting for the safety of every single worker.
If this story moved you, please click the like button, comment, subscribe, and do well to share it because history only leaves when we remember it.